All right, we're here with Bruce Johnson. Bruce is the big brain. Bruce, you know when all these shops came, went, burned down. So
I'm not a great detail on the exact dates,
Yeah.
but I have an idea of where the old buildings sat here in downtown Cuchara.
And it's hard because when you look at the old Gould house that became, the main quote hotel for
Right.
Cuchara Camps, it looks so much more open than it is now. So you can't.
Yeah.
So take us
Yeah.
through and tell us where the hotel was at. And as you're talking, I'll overlap the other one over it so people can kind of
Okay.
So walk us through this side of the street here on
Okay.
Cuchara Avenue.
Well, where the gift shop and the liquor store is located, and in front of, from what I figure, in front of that big ponderosa pine tree is where that building sat. I don't think there was a whole lot down below.
Yeah.
To the east of that, but that was the original Gould Ranch house. The Cuchara Country Store is replaced the middle building in the configuration. It was a little tiny store. They had ice storage in the back.
Okay.
They would collect ice from the ponds that used to be in Yellow Pine and up at Blue Lake if they could get there, and they would keep that as long as they could in the summer, using hay as a insulator. So this is a newer building.
Okay.
And then where the yacht club sits,
I'm gonna get out of the sun here so we can see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where the yacht club sits is where the original pavilion used to be, and then the dance hall, and then the dance hall was converted into a little hotel chalet, and it had a couple of names. The last one being the Cuchara Chalet, and it burned down on July 3rd. I want to say 1996.
It was up that long, huh?
Yeah, and yeah, it was just a neat old hotel, and I knew the owners and the last owner when it burned down, but it was even closer to the Cuchara Country Store than the yacht club is.
Okay.
It was a miracle that all these buildings didn't come down. And then this was nothing where Bachman's is. I don't remember anything being there. This house was the Johnson house. I'm not sure. And
Is that a private residence?
It's a private residence. It's got an incredible fireplace on the inside. A German guy put this fireplace together with incredible rocks in there. And then at the top of the Cuchara, there was I'm not sure when it was built, but there was a Phillips gas station there.
Really?
2 pumps, a little 10 by 10 building. A friend of mine and I worked there in the summer helping the Baldwins pump gas.
And back then there was enough traffic to keep that open.
Yeah, I mean,
Amazing.
it was, yeah. Next to it had a wooden ramp so you could change your oil there. And then moving over here, probably from about the upper part of the Timbers building back toward the highways where the chuck wagon used to be.
So that you got some interesting history there. So the old Gould house that
Yeah.
Mays made into a hotel.
Right, and it eventually became, a short period, it was the post office.
Yes, his
Yeah.
wife was
And
postman.
then it bumped into it went to the Cuchara Country Store.
Okay. And so then there was a small dining hall. I have outside pictures, no inside.
Right.
And then the chuck wagon went here, right?
Yep.
Right
Yep.
here and
Yep.
burned down.
It burned down, I think, in '86. Mysteriously, I mean, it was completely gone.
Yeah.
It was another great, I mean, we're constantly trying to find gathering places. The buildings that were here were the yacht club, the pavilion, and the dance hall were church services held. I'm sure there were some funerals, weddings, it was
Now,
used for dances and
now
gatherings.
you were telling me, you and I were just looking at some old pictures of the outside
Yep.
of the Gould Ranch and stuff.
Right.
If I zoom in, Bruce, I think I see your name carved in the top of that tree somewhere. Is that
Yeah, I'm that. Yeah, but those have got to be those same trees that are in that photograph. Those are some great old ponderosa trees.
So what do you
Yeah.
what do you love about Cuchara? You've been here. Your family started vacationing here, then you fell in love with it, moved here. What's kept you here all these
I'm retired
years?
here, and it just beauty. When I was a kid, I did not like school, even though I ended up as a school teacher. And so being out here, I had the freedom. I just roamed. I just went everywhere around here exploring. So I
Wow.
love that freedom. So I loved it here as a kid, and it's just stuck with me. The people are absolutely incredible. And I've got all my longtime friends were friends that I built here when I was a teenager or even younger.
Yeah.
That I still are friends with them.
I love how you're past. I see pictures of you, and it looks like your grandkids on Facebook
Yeah.
hiking, and
Yeah, it's
Well-
just a beautiful, quiet. You know, when the ski area came in the 1980s and the Timbers was built and the motel was built, I was worried about it being ruined because they wanted to make it into little tiles,
yeah,
and I was not in favor of that because I liked it small and
Yeah,
quiet and
yeah.
quaint, and it's actually stayed that way
yeah.
pretty much.
Well, man, thank
And
you for
there's-
letting me pick your brain. And
Yeah.
you're always so good when I send you weird Facebook messages
Well,
asking for history stuff. And
You're doing great research that I haven't delved into, like looking at newspapers and
some of these things I'm finding, you gotta merge oral history with
Right.
official history, because
Right.
the records aren't always
No.
accurate either.
No.
So thanks for your time.
Yep. Thank you.